Good morning. Hello friends, how are we? I would just like to let you know that you are currently sitting on the most dodgy surface ever. My window is open and you're balancing on the window ledge. This could go either way really, so if this video ends 20 seconds into the video or like 15 seconds in, you know why. Anyway, I like this situation because you can see everywhere. It's much easier. I'm trying to find like different places to put you so at least it looks kind of different when you're watching the videos because you're getting them from different angles. I have had a super productive morning this morning. I love when I can come on to the channel and just feel like super productive, or like I've had like I feel like super motivated or something, because I feel like I can motivate you guys then that way. But I've had a great start to the day. Funny, I didn't think it was going to start off that well because I was awoken at 6 a.m. this morning. Although I did kind of, has anybody else been just like not sleeping great recently? Like I will wake up at 2 a.m. and then I'll probably wake up at about 4:30 a.m. again, and then I'll just wake up at 6:30 a.m. Sometimes I will just like stay awake, but most other times I'll like go back to sleep for a little while. But this morning, I think it was my bin men actually woke me up this morning, because I've realized that on a Tuesday morning I wake up slightly earlier, and I think that's because my bin men collect the bins really early here. So I woke up this morning, I came downstairs and just decided to have my breakfast nice and early. I think because I pumped out a load of work early this morning before I even went out for my walk, I felt like I had started the day off on a really good foot. So I did that. I done another couple of jobs around the house, like cleaning jobs and things like that, and I think I feel really productive because of that too. And now the day has just kind of gone on with that. So I went out for my walk. The weather is beautiful today. We have bluebells out on the walk, so the walk has gotten even better, which is amazing. I'm so excited. I love when all of like as much as I love autumn down around like the forest area, when the bluebells start coming or like growing or whatever around the hills, it just looks incredible. So that happened and I was excited about it. The water was all shimmery and sparkly because the sun's out, so great start. Came back then and is beeping their horn. I actually did my makeup and I filmed it for Instagram stories. So when you're watching this, it'll be on my stories either on Saturday or Sunday. I might put it up on Sunday because I think more people kind of aren't doing things on a Sunday morning, and it's nice to have, well, like I know that would be me anyway on a Sunday morning. It's nice to kind of sit down and just like watch things. So I might put that on Insta stories for something for you guys to watch. That was so lucky, the wind just blew you over. Okay, maybe this is a sign that I should not put you there. Let's see if I can find another way. This might work because the window's closed now, so the wind shouldn't blow anything. But yeah, as I said anyway, I would probably stick that on stories on Sunday. But I've just been really enjoying my makeup look at the moment, and I know that some people that follow me on Instagram might not watch the vlogs, or some of you that watch the vlogs might not have seen that one but might be watching your stories that day. So I'm just trying to cover all bases. That's literally all that I've done today, but I just feel like super productive now, and I feel like I need to carry that on. And one thing that I want to do is just clean, well, not clean, but like declutter and do that kind of a thing. It's springtime. I feel like everybody's on the decluttering hype right now. So I've done like my closets. Next thing that I need to tackle is this kitchen. There's a couple of cupboards in particular that I really want to tackle and just get them into shape. I'll show you. I'm actually also looking for something that I've misplaced, and I feel like if I do each room kind of like one at a time, I might come across it again. So first and foremost, please don't judge me because this is ridiculous how messy these cupboards are. I really need to clear out this one. I actually did have a go at this one here. I just need to get it into more like of a working order. So this just has my like wine glasses and champagne flutes and a couple of bottles of wine up there, but this here needs to be tidied. This is like where I have random stuff like nail polishes. I always keep my nail polishes down here because I paint my nails here, so there's no point in leaving them upstairs. I have some wipes, I have some perfume, I have a pair of sunglasses. So this cupboard needs to be cleared out. I also want to properly organize this here cupboard as well. So it has like all of my spices and herbs. Got some like tinned foods up there, rice and pastas, beans, all that kind of stuff. I just want to clear that out. I'm also going to tidy up. This is like my baking slash my goodies cupboard. So this has got all of my like nuts and seeds here, all of my baking bits, all of my oats, my Rice Krispies, because I love Rice Krispies, and then tea and sweets. So those are all things that I really want to get just tidied, because every time I go into them, they were tight. I know they're not like horrendous, but like I think they could just be in much better working order, so that I'm not going into them going like, oh my god, this is like really stressful even looking at it. I might even do like some of my drawers that have bits in them. They're not like super messy because they don't have loads of like bowls and what do you call like your bowls and plates? Ceramics? There's another word for it, I can't think of it now. Somebody would write it down in the comments and I'm gonna feel real stupid. But yeah, I don't have many like bowls and plates, so they're fairly easy to keep in working order. So that has been my day so far. I hope you're all having a really nice and productive start to your days. And if your day isn't productive, I hope that it will get productive by maybe watching me be productive. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. Okay, I'm gonna start off with this cupboard because every time I go into it, it stresses me out. There's some things that I need to kind of like sort through, like receipts and stuff like that, and put those away. But I think the best thing is just to take everything out the same way that I do my closet reorganizations. Go through it all and then put it back in, or put things back into it that should be in that order. Oh, a candle. This is one of the Harry Potter themed every flavour bean scented candle candy floss fragrance. I think I got this in Primark. It smells strong. I don't think it's scent for this time of the year. That'll have to go away. Other random things I have in here. Boxes from my AirPods, from my chargers, from my laptop. This is one of those cupboards. It's like my Monica closet in cupboard form, that I just don't want to look at stuff, so I hide it. Oh, I just found a thing from our hotel in Mykonos. Oh my god, you guys. Okay, I'm just gonna say this right here. If you ever go to Mykonos, I know this is a random time to say this because obviously nobody is traveling right now, but if you ever go to Mykonos, please, please, please go to this hotel because the staff were incredible. It's a little boutique hotel and it had just been done up when we visited, but the staff were incredible and it was absolutely beautiful. But it's called the Hermes Mykonos Hotel. It's so lovely. I could not recommend it more. It was amazing. So many earphones. Disney tickets. How cute are these? They're not going anywhere. I'm keeping those. Why do I even have this? Like, what is this doing in my cupboard? There is literally nothing in this. Why do I need that? Does anybody else like always keep like their phone boxes and cord boxes and stuff like that just in case? Because I do. I'm not sure what I'm keeping them just in case for, but I do it. Right, I really want to keep my nail polishes and stuff, so there's definitely a better way I could do this, but you know, this is what we're gonna do for now. You guys, can't even remember what the fuck, do I have it? Yeah, oh I do. Right, it's probably best if I hold on to those. Oh my god, I can already see another set of earphones. Why do I have so many earphones? Ah, I see more Disney tickets. I should keep all of this stuff. One of you guys actually just messaged me this morning on Instagram and it was the funniest thing ever. It was some dude had broken into Disneyland in Anaheim because it's like closed obviously, and he went into Disney California Adventure, I think. Let's be real, if that said woman and I lived in California, the likeliness that it was me would have been really, really high. Untangling earphones is like untangling Christmas lights. Except you don't get the joy of a Christmas tree at the end of it. I have like a collection of cards for people. I'm one of those people that if like I go out shopping and I see birthday cards or anything like that, specifically in like TK Maxx or Marks and Spencer's or somewhere, or Oliver Bonus, they've got really, really cool cards too. I pick them up and save them, which has been a lifesaver right now actually, because what are the chances that my dad's birthday, Mother's Day and my mother's birthday are all gonna fall in this period of time? I think my brother is gonna be lucky and he's gonna be possibly when places start opening back up again, but my dad's birthday will have passed when this video goes up. My mum's birthday is soon. Mother's Day has gone past too, so I'm so glad that I had my backlog of cards sitting in my house. So I got ones like this one here. May your birthday be full of carbs, cakes and cocktails. This one says, does it look like I fly economy? Realistically, does it look like I fly at all right now? This one here is just really pretty. I'll probably give this to mum for her birthday because I like that. This one's so cute too. It says, You're my cup of tea. This one says dazzling birthday wishes. This one I actually had gotten for my little cousin, and now I feel like he's too old to get this one, but it's just a cool Marvel birthday card, so I'll leave that for one of my other cousins. And then I have like just bags and stuff like that, and wrapping paper, tissue paper. These are little gift boxes as well, so if I need to like gift somebody something, I've got really cute wrapping for them. So I want to put all those back up there because I like having those to hand. Five sets of earphones. What in the name of the Lord? Oh, I found my ring! How pretty is this? Ah, I'm really glad I came across this. It's actually started to tarnish a bit, but I'm gonna wear it anyway. This is from Juicy Couture. When I was in school, Juicy Couture was like the in brand. But for my Debs, which would be like a prom or something like that, I guess, depending on where you are, but it's a Debs over here. I actually got this here ring to go with my outfit because I really liked it, and it kind of looked a little bit vintage, and my dress was really vintage. Yeah, I got this and I have held on to it because it's absolutely beautiful. These kind of rings and jewellery with stones is really coming back in again this year. So we're back in trend, you guys. We're back in trend. That's why I don't get rid of absolutely everything. Much progress has been made, you guys. Much progress has been made. I'm excited about it. So I have completely decluttered this cupboard. It looks much more together. I'm very happy about it. So I've just kept like the essentials down here. You know where my priorities lie when these are essentials. So I have all of my nail polishes, nail polish remover. This is like sanitizer for my piercings that I still have to use so they don't get infected. I have some eye makeup remover, some perfume. I always have perfume downstairs in case I need to like spray it before I leave the house, and I forgot to put it on before I have left my bedroom. Does anybody else do that? This one here is Chance from Chanel. It's really nice. I have some makeup wipes as a just in case. I've got those journals and then those cards there, and then this here is just like a little catch-all. It's actually just like a Tupperware thing. I need to get better storage, but I obviously need to get out somewhere to get it or order it off Amazon. But I just got some hand sanitizers in here, some hand creams, and then some extra bits and bobs for my nails, like nail files and nail clippers and stuff. And then up here I just have my wine glasses and my champagne flutes. Is that a bottle of Jameson? It is, yes, whiskey, of course. But that's basically all that I've kept here. And then I've actually completely reorganized this drawer and this drawer here. There's nothing too exciting in it. It's just like vitamins, strepsils, Panadol, that kind of a thing. Some Kleenex tissues, vitamin B12, some like thermometers, that kind of a thing. Getting shit done. And then just like other bits and bobs, bin bags, that kind of a thing. And then down here, don't mind the random Christmas wrapping paper. It's just that this is a box that I have receipts in, my wrapping paper, some electronics, takeaway menus if I need those, staples, and ink for my printer and batteries and that kind of a thing. But at least it all has its place now. Riveting stuff, I think you'll agree. But I'm actually really hungry now, so I'm gonna make myself some lunch. I seen a really nice recipe on Pinterest earlier on for rice paper wraps that are kind of like the salads that I eat but with rice paper. So I'm going to make some rice paper, like spring, what are they called? Summer rolls? We're going to do some summer rolls today. I used these rice paper wraps to do dumplings the other week and they were so good. So I'm going to do it but just like an actual like summer roll version. So these are the rice paper wraps. I just got them in, where did I get those? I got them in Avoca in Dublin. And I'm just going to put what I usually put in my feta salad. I'm going to do feta, tomato, I'm going to do mixed leaves and balsamic, and I think I'm going to put some strawberries in it because somebody had strawberries in their summer roll and it looked really nice. I can't think of or like imagine myself doing strawberries in a salad. However, I am not opposed to doing it in a roll. Don't ask me. So this is how I'm going to start myself onto to fruits in salads. Does anybody else have this like random thing when it comes to like food combinations? That's what it is, food combinations. That's one food combination. Not that it gives me the heebie-jeebies, but I just have never been able to get on board with. So we're gonna try it today and see how we get on. So these are super simple to make. You just need some hot water first. So you just need your bowl of hot water, your salad leaves, tomatoes, feta, and strawberries, and then I'm gonna dip them in balsamic and olive oil instead of putting them into the rice paper rolls because that's just messy. Okay, so we got all the things assembled. Got my water, got my salad leaves, tomatoes, feta, strawberries, and I just need to soak. This is what they look like here. So we just got to soak them in the water and then they kind of like dissolve basically into something like softer, almost like if you were to like wet pasta, that kind of a thing. And then we roll them on up. Are my summer rolls. They're actually a little bit harder to roll than my little dumplings that I did the other day. So they have feta, tomato, strawberries, mixed leaves, and then this is just balsamic vinegar and olive oil, and I'm going to dip them into that. This is going to do me for now, but in about an hour I'm going to need a bowl of soup. So I'm going to make up some of my roasted veggie soup as well. I could totally lie to you and tell you that I hadn't tried these out yet and do a taste test, but I have. I think I found my new favorite lunch. These are so good. The mixture of feta and strawberries is a game changer. So yummy. Gonna go back to watching YouTube videos now. Well, that was delicious. I just watched some YouTube videos and what else did I do? Oh, I potted my little basil plant. So this is the start of my relationship with my new basil plant. I'm starting them from scratch in, I think it's like 3 to 4 weeks or something. I'm gonna have some basil. I'm so excited. So we have to leave that there. I've also stuck some veggies in the oven because I want to make up some soup, but I want to get cracking now on these 2 cupboards, so I'm being super productive. So what I'm going to do is we'll stick on a little time lapse, take everything out of the cupboards, clean them down, put everything back into the cupboards, and I'm going to watch some Zoella while I do that because we gotta watch something. Oh, and I'm going to make myself some tea too. Guys, I'm cleaning out my tea cupboard. I don't have, you always ask me what teas I have, but I don't, like, I only drink lion's tea, which seems to be traveling its way around the world because a couple of you have mentioned that you're drinking it too now. Also, today's National Tea Day. How exciting is that? It's a really exciting day altogether. But these are the teas that I have if any of you are interested in finding out what teas I have. So I have my lion's tea, then I got these ones here from Marks and Spencer's. It's a rooibos, isn't that how you say it? And vanilla infusion. It smells incredible though. Oh, it just like straight up smells like chocolate. So I'm going to put those in this little tea canister thingy majiggy. I got this in Sostrand Gren, so I'll pop that there because there's no point in me having like loads of these here little boxes, although I love these 2 green teas here. So if I ever usually like drink any other type of tea other than like my regular like black tea from Lyons, it's usually a green tea. So I have these 2 here from Tesco. So this one here is just like regular green tea, and this one's green tea with jasmine. It's really nice. And then I love Twinings green tea as well. I think this summer I'm going to start like drinking more like green and white teas. I really like white tea as well because I feel like I'm changing things up, having strawberries in my salads and different types of teas. I'm a changed girl, you guys. I didn't know popcorn, well, I suppose maybe when it's popped it could go off, but this here is one of my favorite popcorns from Marks and Spencer's. It's their sweet and salty popcorn. Love it so much, but that's gone off now, which is really annoying. Also have like a bag of Doritos. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of the Kinder Joys. They're not like my favorite. I just like the regular like Kinder Surprise or the Kinder Maxis. Yum, so good. And Maltesers, love Maltesers. Also, can I just talk about the insane amount of popcorn I have? Clearly, I buy popcorn and things, oh, I had that one last night. I buy popcorn and things for entertaining more than you would know. So I have all these flatbreads. These are really good for cheeses and salsas and guacamole and things like that. All the popcorn, so many extras. I'm gonna get my soup going as well. We're really multitasking today. I feel like a real domestic goddess. Is it just me, or does anybody else have random lids to Tupperware that they don't even have anymore? What is this? Maybe it's for corn and apple. Possibly. Don't know where that came from, but I have one. My kitchen is never ever going to be as clean as it is after this. I am hoovering out drawers, cleaning them out like crazy. This is amazing. Obviously I do clean my kitchen, but like, you know, all of the usual stuff like cleaning down your surfaces and all that kind of a thing. This feels great. Also, this is like my favorite thing ever, the Dettol sprays. I've always used this anyway, but before everybody had to stay inside and all that kind of stuff, you could not get this anywhere. This was like gold dust. Luckily I had my supply of it because I always like stock up when it's on offer and stuff like that, as does my mom. So I had all of this here, but it was crazy. It was like the whole thing was toilet roll. Everybody was buying toilet roll, flour and Dettol. The surfaces now, and whilst I'm at it, I'm just going to clean down my sink as well. I'm also currently watching Louise Pentland vlogs. I was watching Zoella. I also started watching some of In the Pro, and now I'm on to Louise Pentland, so I'm doing the rounds of all of the British vloggers right now. I actually organised my under sink compartment as well. I'm literally doing everything right now in my kitchen. There's not going to be any cupboard left uncleaned or unorganized. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You can kind of already see my kitchen is looking much cleaner. I'm just gonna have a really quick cup of tea whilst I am finishing off. I have cleaned down my oven, I've cleaned down the microwave, I've cleaned down the front of the fridge as well. You can see it's getting darker as well. It's like 27 minutes past 5 now. It's not gonna be dark till like 8:30, but it's getting darker. I also rearranged a load of my appliances. I'll give you like a proper like tour when I'm done, but one last thing that I want to do is organize my fridge, and then I'm gonna hoover and mop, and I'm all finished. My fridge isn't like dirty, if you know what I mean, but it just needs a little bit of rearranging just because the stuff's just a bit untidy in here. So I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a tidy up, and then we can get cracking on everything else. Found one more cupboard that I haven't organised in about 6 years. I haven't been living here 6 years, but apparently I haven't organised it in 6 years either. Okay, time to get the mopping done, and then we're finished. And for this, I'm going to use Flash Clean and Shine Crisp Lemon Scent. This kitchen's gonna smell amazing, but not as good as it would if I was baking, which I would probably do tomorrow. Fun fact, it's my dad's birthday tomorrow, and I have been put in charge of the cake. So So I'm gonna make him something real fun. Hopefully I can vlog it. And my tea's cold. Yes, we're gonna have to be making another one of those. It's like the 4th cup of tea that I've let go cold today. Today has been a labor of love, you guys. I have literally spent the entire day cleaning my kitchen and I am so happy with it. So let's give you a grand tour, and then I have to paint my nails because they are so damn chipped after today, and I think I deserve to treat myself. So here's the final product. We're all spick and span. The thing that really annoys me actually is that I still have these sitting here. They're just like water bottles that I need to fill, but they're just glass bottles. So this is what I've done with my countertops. I was telling you I took off some of the appliances. Well, I took off the radio because I don't use that a lot, but I use my KitchenAid nearly every day, and I don't want to take my Nespresso machine off it, even though I don't drink coffee. When other people come over, they do. So I still have that out there with all of the coffee pods and stuff like that. Up here then, I showed you this earlier on. We have my champagne and wine glasses, my necessities. This is what this cupboard turned out like. It's super organized now. We got all of our canned stuff on the top, some pastas and rice up there, all of my beans and lentils, and then all of my spices and stock pots and sauces and gravy and all that kind of good stuff. We got some bananas in an egg holder. My soup, which I'm going to eat later on, I'm leaving all of this here out because I use all of this. So this actually was an oil, like an olive oil that I got from Marks and Spencer's, but I kept the bottle because I actually just fill that with oil because it looks nice. I've got all my salts and seasonings, my oats, my cups for measuring stuff. I completely decluttered these cupboards and I'm so happy with it. So all of my sweet treats over here. I have all of my like more baking style like toppings for porridges and food colorings and vanilla and stuff like that. Then up here is just flour and sugar basically. And then I've got my Rice Krispies. So cereals up here, Rice Krispies, cornflakes, and oats are up there. My toaster. I also completely cleaned out these here. So this is what's in these drawers. I have all of my kitchen utensils. So all of my wooden spoons, spatulas, knives. Down here then I cleared out my plates and bowls, egg cups, little ceramic bowls and stuff like that. Down here then we have just random dishware for baking stuff. Over here then I have some more cutlery. It's all nice and tidy now. My cool blade with my name on it. And then these are all like bottle stoppers and stuff like that. Also, can we take a minute for these here? Can anybody remember when my parents got me these Disney Princess forks and knives? Then here I just have all of my pots and pans, not too many. I really jigged this here drawer because it just really needed some form of organization. So I just have all of my bigger appliances. So like my spiralizer, my food processor and all of the attachments, some wooden boards for display purposes, for basically entertaining if anybody's coming over and I want to put stuff out on it. I got my greaseproof paper, cling film, all of that. Then over here, I was showing you these drawers. That's just some kitchen towels I need to leave in there. My vitamins and bin bags, all of my electronics and stuff like that in there. And then down here is like my baking drawer. So I got like my rolling pin, my wire rack, my scales, some cookie cutters. I love these here, by the way. These are so cute. So in Sostra and Gren, I just love picking up little things like these, or I think this was in TK Maxx. I got these, and then some Christmas napkins. So they're all for entertaining purposes basically. I have my kettle and my little tea caddy. This is my oven, or not my oven, my microwave. Up here then, oh ow, I completely cleaned out my mugs and glasses cabinet and reorganized that. So I put all of my like seasonal cups towards the back basically, and then all of the other cups that I use more often towards the front. Glasses up here and other little, you know, little milk bottles and stuff like that. Here then is just a random cupboard. There's nothing really crazy in this, just some baking books and cookbooks. Teapots. these here really cute little Mickey and Minnie. Actually, this is like, there's a lot of Disney stuff in here. You can see Mrs. Potts. There's a chip mug back there too. And then just some medicine and stuff like that up there. Then we have my fridge, which is super cleaned out now. Got my eggs and my berries on the top there. Some coconut milk, some Oatly, my hummus and carrots, cheeses, tofu, tomatoes and mushrooms, some cauliflower rice, some hake. I cleaned out this here little crisper drawer. So I've got all my cauliflower, carrots and my leaves and my spinach, courgettes, pepper, broccoli. My freezer's just full of all the usual stuff too then. Milk, mayo, butter, more cheese, lemons and limes, face masks, my aqua panna, favorite San Pellegrino, absolutely love it, so good. And then some Prosecco as well, always got to keep stock of the Prosecco. And then lastly, I think it's just this here drawer that I haven't shown you, and all that's in this is there's just some like onions and garlic and stuff like that there, some spare bacon trays, the the radio, and then all of these are basically shopping bags, an outrageous amount of shopping bags, like reusable ones, but better reusable than non-reusable, right? And I think that's kind of it. Oh yeah, I have my chopping board over there. I love this chopping board, it's like my pride and joy. These are just chopping boards for veggies and stuff like that, and then I have a big thing of sanitizer. So that is the gist of it when it comes to organizing my kitchen. Hopefully I can keep it like that so I don't need to do it for a while again. Now though, I am going to paint my nails, and this is why I keep these down here. I think I'm just gonna go with the same color because I really liked the color this time. I think I'm going to end this vlog here because I think it's going to be super long watching me declutter and organize my kitchen. Oh, and you got to see my lunch as well. So many of you, I posted this on my Instagram earlier on actually, and a lot of you were asking about my lunch, so I'm glad that I filmed it as well, so hopefully a couple of you can see how I made them. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching my labor of love today. I'm so glad that it's done now. I think the rest of my house did not need that like deep of a clean, if you know what I mean. I think that was the last big project that I had to kind of do. So yeah, that's a big weight lifted off my shoulders. I feel really good about myself now. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. I know it's not usually the type of vlogs that I do, but I hope you still enjoyed cleaning with me all the same. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you are new and you want to see some more of my videos, usually it's not so much cleaning based and more so on just my general life and fashion and makeup and stuff like that, but click the subscribe button if you want to see some more, because I do upload all the time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again really soon in my next video. Bye!